In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 different things that helped me get over my ex. I dated this girl for over 3+ years and I was planning on marrying her, and just like that, things ended. So if you're currently in pain and you're wishing things would get better, then these 5 things will help you begin the healing process. Let's go. Now let's jump into it. The first step to help you begin the process of getting over your ex is to understand that it's time to put yourself first. Typically, when we date someone else, we focus so much of our attention on our partner. We focus on buying them gifts, making sure that they're happy, making sure that they're not feeling down. But when we focus so much attention on them, we begin to neglect ourselves. We stop focusing on our own personal growth, our own ways of making ourselves happy. But now that you're single, guess what you can do? You have time to focus on the most important person in your life, and that is you, not your ex. Your ex was a part of you. What I really want to stress here is this. Your ex was someone that added to your happiness, but they are not your happiness. Your happiness is already within yourself. So now that you're single, again, begin the process of focusing on yourself and putting yourself first. The second thing that helped me get over my ex was understanding that I can only control my own actions. That is it. I cannot control what my ex is doing. I can't control if they're calling me back, if they're not going to call me back, if they're not texting me, if they're going to end up dating somebody else, if they're doing this, whatever they're talking about me, whatever. I cannot control their actions, but I can control what I do. I have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. You can either decide to say, you know what, I'm going to stay down, I'm going to stay depressed, I'm going to stay sad and allow my ex to run my emotions, or yes, I'm depressed right now. Yes, I'm feeling sad right now. But guess what? I'm still going to continue to put myself first and focus on myself. I'm still going to continue to choose to grow instead of choosing to stay. I am going to continue to work on myself through this whole entire process because those are my actions that I'm choosing to take. So understand that yes, it hurts. It hurts like hell that you cannot control what your ex is doing, but you still have control of yourself and what you choose to do with the actions that you are taking to get through this process. The third thing that helped me tremendously, every single day, I read a mantra that was important emotionally to me. This is very important, emotionally important to me. I am not suggesting reading something every day and, oh, it's going to be helpful because I'm reading this one sentence. It has to emotionally grab you. So for example, the mantra that I wrote for myself, and I don't mind sharing this with you because again, that process was hard and I want to help you through this process, was I am going to grow through this experience no matter what. I read that every single morning, every single night, so twice a day. And by doing that, I started to remind myself that when I was feeling depressed, when I felt like I was hopeless, when I felt hurt, when I felt the pain in my heart, when I just felt low, I read that and it reminded me that, you know what, I'm going to grow from this experience. I'm not going to let this keep me down. I'm not going to let this take me back a few steps. I'm going to continue to step forward, to crawl forward if I have to. So what I'm suggesting for you is to take the time, pause the video right now and write a mantra that helps motivate you, that helps you get back on your feet during those low moments, that's going to remind you daily that you're going to get through this experience. Remember, and I know this is the last thing you want to hear, that this pain that you're currently feeling is temporary. It's only temporary. Yes, it hurts, but you're going to get through this. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to get through this. But it takes you to take action. Again, control your actions. It takes you to take action to write that mantra and to read it twice a day. So that way you are reminded every single day that you're going to get through this no matter what. The fourth thing that helped me get over my ex was understanding that it is going to take time. A lot of the times when we go through breakups, we want to feel better right away. We want to feel better now. But the truth is that we are human. We are human. So it is okay that you're feeling this way. I'm going to say that again because it sounds weird. It is okay that you're feeling sad, that you're feeling depressed, that you're hurting. When you choose to fight it, when you're trying to fight it and say, you know what? I'm not supposed to be feeling emotional. I'm not supposed to be feeling this way. They did this to me, so how come I feel this way? When you fight that, you're constantly slowing your progress down. You're hitting this wall and you're slowing your progress down and saying to yourself, I'm not supposed to be feeling this way, so I shouldn't be feeling this way, and I'm not going to allow myself to feel how I feel. But when you understand that it's going to take time, you're not putting this pressure on yourself to get over your ex just like that. So if you need to cry, cry. If you're mad, go for a run. Go work out. Express it. Let it out. It's okay to feel the way you do. Remember, this is going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, and that is okay. I'm going to give a bonus tip right after this one, but the fifth thing that helped me get over my ex was understanding that they are not the only one. When me and my ex broke up, I was planning on marrying this young woman. That means that in my mind, I've already planted the idea of having a future, of spending the rest of my life with this young lady. But after that breakup, I felt devastated. How is this possible? I was ready to marry this girl, and just like that, she's gone. And I thought to myself, she was the best one. She is the only one I wanted to be with. There's nobody else that's going to like me the way she did, that's going to do things the way that I really enjoyed that she did. There's no way. There's no way. But what I want to say to you is this. This is very important. I felt that way about my ex. You probably feel that way about your ex. My friend felt that way about their ex. Thousands and thousands and millions of other people felt that way about their ex. So if everybody feels that way about their ex, doesn't that mean that there's more opportunities out there? If millions of people are meeting people and feeling like they were the only ones, that means there's more opportunity for you to meet other people. Your ex is not the only one. Right now it may feel like it, but I promise you, there is someone else out there, someone else better. And the great thing about these breakups that happen that we don't tend to realize is that breakups help us figure out what we want in our future relationship, what we don't want in our future relationship, areas that you need to grow in before getting into your next relationship, things that you would like and would not like in your future partner. Your ex is not the only one out there. There are tons of other people that you're going to meet in the future. But before meeting those people, you got to continue to put yourself first. You got to focus on your actions. You got to write that mantra down. And you got to make sure that it takes time. After that, you realize, wow, not only have I grown through this experience, but I've realized that this potential ex that I dated is no longer potentially someone I even want to be with. Because not only have I grown, but I've met other people that are more mature and more compatible with who I am. The quick bonus tip that I want to give that really helped me move on from my ex was understanding that my future is way bigger than my ex. Your future is bigger than your ex. They do not control your life. You control your life. So when I realized that, I said, wow, it's up to me to live the life that I want. It's up to me to make the decisions and choices that I want to carry out so that way I can potentially live the life that I desire. Not my ex, me. Not your ex, you. You decide your future, not your ex. Overall, please know, I know this is not easy, but these 5 things that I share with you will help you jumpstart that journey of putting yourself first and growing and maturing. Because one day you're going to look back on this and say, wow, I've grown so much. I've learned so much about myself. I know more about who I am and what I want in my life, and this feels great. That breakup needed to happen in order for me to get to where I am today. As always, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that way you don't miss anything, and to join this awesome loving community that openly talks about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. All right, I think it's time to end the video. As I always say it, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling.